interesting story full of twists, turns, chaos, and shenanigans. If you're joining us after watching the first campaign, well, welcome back to the world. It's changed a bit, and we're here to have a story full of friendship and happiness. And who am I kidding? It's all going to be chaos and betrayal and whodunit mysteries. Maybe even some fights here and there. Let's find out what's going to happen this time. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to a world of fantasy, dragons, kings, queens, heroes, warriors, and adventurers. If you are just now joining us for the first time, well, welcome to a interesting story full of twists, turns, chaos, and shenanigans. If you're joining us after watching the first campaign, well, welcome back to the world. It's changed a bit, and we're here to have a story full of friendship and happiness. And who am I kidding? It's all going to be chaos and betrayal and whodunit mysteries. Maybe even some fights here and there. Let's find out what's going to happen this time. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to a world of fantasy, dragons, kings, queens, heroes, warriors, and adventurers. If you are just now joining us for the first time, well, welcome to a interesting story full of twists, turns, chaos, and shenanigans. If you're joining us after watching the first campaign, well, welcome back to the world. It's changed a bit, and we're here to have a story full of friendship and happiness. And who am I kidding? It's all going to be chaos and betrayal and whodunit mysteries. Maybe even some fights here and there. Let's find out what's going to happen this time. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to a world of fantasy, dragons, kings, queens, heroes, warriors, and adventurers. If you are just now joining us for the first time, well, welcome to a interesting story full of twists, turns, chaos, and shenanigans. If you're joining us after watching the first campaign, well, welcome back to the world. It's changed a bit. And we're here to have a story full of friendship and happiness. And who am I kidding? It's all going to be chaos and betrayal and whodunit mysteries. Maybe even some fights here and there. Let's find out what's going to happen this time. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to a world of fantasy, dragons, kings, queens, heroes, warriors, and adventurers. If you are just now joining us for the first time, well, welcome to a interesting story full of twists, turns, chaos, and shenanigans. If you're joining us after watching the first campaign, well, welcome back to the world. It's changed a bit. And we're here to have a story full of friendship and happiness. And who am I kidding? It's all going to be chaos and betrayal and whodunit mysteries. Maybe even some fights here and there. Let's find out what's going to happen this time.
Good luck.
I would not be standing anywhere close to him.
Hi guys.
Good point.
Welcome back.
What's
It's been a little bit.
up?
Titties!
We're back.
Jeez, we're back.
I got diabetes.
I don't.
Diabetes.
Gonna go to Bossy's and get me a barbecue Bossy sandwich.
Don't you be talking about my barbecue bussy sandwich. Get
Whoa,
that
just
bussy
take
juice.
Bucky's down. Just all of them shut down. Tomorrow.
Crazy.
David's
I
still
would
talking
go
about it.
there and get that bus's juice and let it drip down my lips one last time.
Oh,
Or he
that's
just look
not
up
the
the,
that's not the stream.
he just look up the recipe and just make it himself.
I'd start a new show called I Dream About Buses.
That's how you get your first watch your show. You use that what?
Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, that's a kitten.
Is it recap time?
I do have a kitten. I has baby kitten.
Hi.
Here.
We have a co-star.
You should Simba the
Oh,
kitten.
since he's awake, I guess. Oh.
Show and tell.
He's sleepy though. He meowed at me. Okay. This is the baby.
Oh, he meowed.
He's like, you woke
Look
me
at
up, bitch.
toe beans.
He got little baby toe beans. You have. Okay, good. Sometimes he has litter, like he gets litter stuck in his little toe beans. But this is Clive.
He's gotta
mad.
be like 6-7 weeks.
He's 6 weeks.
Yeah.
He weighs 1 pound 3 ounces. Hi, I know, I see you.
And he's all kinds of bendy right now.
He is very bendy. He's like, what is going on?
He's like,
You
this
shoved
woman.
me
Were you
into
all?
life.
Stop putting me on display.
I know. He's like, I'm done with this, guys. Now that I woke him up, he's probably gonna be like all mad at me.
And Blue,
You say
they,
sad.
they had those hats that got killed.
They didn't know.
They did.
They didn't know. I looked twice.
At got killed, where I got my kills from.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm going tomorrow, so.
They had the Irish caps or the Scottish caps, but they didn't have one look like that.
No, I know they had those.
No, I did not see them. And the best part about you being about the same size as me, if it fits your head, it'll fit mine.
Yay. So, recap. We ended last time where they had picked another quest. They were like, we're going to go do this nonsensical thing and go to this whole fun thing where we're going to go to these ruins and go fuck around and piss off some ancient Greek gods, probably mess with some cursed shit. I don't know. They're going to be the archaeologists that walk into the pyramids. I'm like, oh, what's the worst that could happen?
Wait, what are we doing? I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot which quest we're doing.
The ruins. We had to wait for that guy to
Archaeologist
show
thing.
up, though.
What guy?
That's why we had downtime. The one that's supposed to show us.
The guy.
The guy.
Archaeologist.
Yeah, that guy.
K. I'm just gonna say K and pretend that I know what we're talking about.
So, Del, when we end, could I do a tiny bit of shopping?
We already did that. Or did
But
we
he
get
had
that?
still
2
have
weeks to
downtime?
look up
No.
stuff.
That was all of our downtime, I thought.
But he had 2 weeks to look up all of his shit that he wants to buy.
True. This is true. He found new shenanigans to purchase.
What did you want to buy, Snowy?
200
Just
goats.
a set of new breastplate, the smoldering armor breastplate, and the moon touch glaive.
Well, let me see if they even have those.
Somebody popping off on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, fucking
Subi.
Subi over there fucking
Loud as
hitting
fuck.
on all these cars. Like, holy shit, car, you sexy as fuck. That's a nice tailpipe, which you shouldn't say in public, Subi. Notice how he didn't deny it. I'm gonna point that out, guys. He
He's
did not
almost-
deny it at all.
Look at that
I'm not
bitch, she
saying that.
firing on all cylinders. Oh, that bitch right there.
Oh my lord.
We've just made his entire hobby very, very awkward.
Look how clean those valves are.
Ooh, those are some new rims. You got spinners on them? Ooh.
Hmm.
Subi, what's your thoughts on spinners? We're on this topic
That
now.
was a 2000s thing.
What do you mean? Everybody needs some spinners. They just keep on keeping on.
Okay. So, Snowy, you want to know if they have the smoldering breastplate. They do not.
Damn.
And no glaive either. Current.
Damn. Okay.
No glaive.
Did he go to the Emporium?
I assume so because that's the list I pulled up.
Just wherever they would have the magical weapons like that, I guess.
The Emporium's probably the most basic place for large scale.
Yeah, it's normally got the most stuff.
So, my wife excitedly just turned to me and goes, "It actually fit!"
What?
I was talking about the new dice tower. I was trying
Is that
to
what
make...
we call it?
Shut up, Stevie.
I don't know how I feel about you calling my penis a dice tower.
What are you putting in?
TOS, guys. TOS.
Is that what that popping sound was? Pop, 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 pop.
Oh god.
Okay, I'll stop.
You're muted.
Oh, I said, hi guys, what are we doing?
Opening a
Nothing.
Pringles can.
Absolutely nothing.
Whatever.
Talking about the dice tower. That's it.
Nothing.
No, I heard
nothing,
that. I heard it all.
tra-la-la.
You know, for Dell to be doing nothing, he's looking back and forth an awful lot.
Yeah, because somebody pulled 10 fucking cards. I was writing them down.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Dude, we talked about this like 3 times now.
Oh, Jesus
Drew Gog
Christ.
said our last session. Drew Gog said he wanted to take cards. That's what we're doing right now.
Snowy, your fucking internet
Such a
is
robot.
not happy with you.
I have
Yeah,
a question before. Sorry, but
no, I was just saying he keeps breaking up.
I have a question before we start pulling cards, or he
Too
starts
late.
pulling cards.
Too
It's
late.
too late.
Are we all in the same place?
I mean, he has
For
to
the
be with
most part,
whoever
yeah.
has the cards.
Which is Evelyn,
Mm-hmm.
Evangeline,
I was
whatever her name
Who
is.
the fuck is Evelyn?
Evelyn.
With everyone.
Hello, Evelyn.
I just aged like 20, 30 years.
Damn it, Evelyn! I told you to get out of the kitchen.
Hey, Evelyn, you remember back in our day? These fucking youngins would never.
Look,
Where's the
Evangeline
girl?
just keeps reminding me of Evie from Resident Evil 7.
We used to go to the ruins up hills both ways in the snow.
Hey man,
Don't
don't forget about
stand
those
this
Tarasques we had to fight unarmed.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
We used to fight dragons with wooden spoons.
Oh dear. That's either a sigh he pulled something really good, or a sigh he pulled something really, really chaotic.
Does somebody else have a wish spell now?
We might be going on a different kind of quest.
Did Drew get a dragon too?
We got 10
I'm not
dragons.
even done looking at them. I'm not even done looking at them yet.
Yeah,
Like-
5 dragons.
Yeah, I had to go through and find them all.
We're going on a trip to a place called Auschwitz. It is shower time.
Oh no.
Maybe not that joke on Twitch.
Maybe not.
Don't worry, Tide. I promise not to get you kicked off Twitch tonight.
Oh, okay.
Just tonight. Tomorrow's a different story.
Yeah,
I
you're
was gonna say, if you
fucking
stream
up.
tomorrow, that's your fault.
Why are you biting me?
Yeah.
Nom.
Why
He's
wouldn't?
like, "Ugh." Must munch
Yes.
when he's hungry.
Oh, that's where the
Much
fucking
angry.
ferret bit the shit out of me, right there on that tab of skin between the two
Ooh.
fingers and the thumb. Yeah, it was latched on too. Like I pulled my hand away and it came with. It's okay though. That they're babies, and I fuck with them. When I say fuck with them, I have to pet the ferrets every time we go to Sandy. So
Fair enough.
I have to touch
Yeah, fair enough.
the fur snakes.
Hey, they're stretchy rats. What do you mean?
I mean, I tried to get out the spiders last time, but Rye threw a fucking fit.
Look, next time you go, let me know. We'll play with some tarantulas. It's fine.
Nope. You can go by yourself.
Exactly.
Dude, they
I
got
don't need you to go. I'll go with them.
they got some massive ones, but they got some good looking ones too. They got different varieties.
Okay, dude, your tongue's like a sandpaper.
I wanted
Aw.
they had a desert millipede there the last time we went. Yeah, I wanted to buy it. She wouldn't let me fucking buy it.
Gross.
I think it right doesn't like
Insects? No.
Nope.
What gave you that idea?
I don't know, just some random voice in the ether that said something like "ugh" when he mentioned it. I don't know. I think I'm hearing things.
I think you are too.
Just the creepy crawly ones. I was okay with the cicadas.
Yeah, you're okay with cicadas, but you're not
Just
okay with
scream
a
at you.
millipede.
I was less okay with the cicadas on my way home.
Look,
Dude,
Lou, I'm pretty sure you guys like actively affected the general population number of the insects that you hit driving home. Like,
oh
did.
my god! And what's bad is they make. I don't know what their innards are made of, but it does not come off of the windshield. You have to go get like a razor blade and scrape that shit off of the glass.
My whole windshield was covered. Like I was kind of doing this number by the end of it just to see out of the fucking
Look,
thing.
for every one that he hit, there's about
100 million
800 more.
Yeah, like
I was
seriously.
watching them
per square mile.
get carried in the wind, like behind tractor trailers, bounce off of the ground and into my windshield. They were big enough I could see them coming.
It's their mating season.
They were on the table while we were playing the one shot at the Ren Fair. I'm not joking. They were.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay,
So about
now
these
that I've
10
got-
cards.
Yeah, I was finishing this up. All right, so there were a couple that would have meant Drew is not playing anymore. I discussed that with him. Those are not taking effect because he still wants to play. So I don't.
Oh, that's some bullshit. I got sucked into an orb.
Because there was a way for it to be stopped.
Yeah, there's
There
some
wasn't
bad
that you
ones
knew
there.
of. Until
Yeah,
it got
'cause
brought
I
up
pulled-
later.
Well,
What were you gonna say, Snowy?
I lost my train of thought. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. So, all right, Drew. The cards that do take effect. I already pulled one twice that just poofs away. So Drew Gulk's intelligence score goes up by 2 when you draw a card with an image of a mage on it.
Another smart person.
I mean, he's
Am I
slightly
the
better
dumbest
now.
one now?
No, it's still me.
You're not the dumb one.
I got. It would help if I actually brought up my character sheet.
So let's see. Those two aren't.
I got a 14. Actually,
You draw a
it's better than I
card that
thought.
has an image of a map. So anytime in the next year, in-game time of drawing this card, or next year, doesn't say in-game time, just says next year, you can mentally name or describe an object or individual that's familiar to you. You immediately know its location, as well as the distance between you and that thing. Even if it's on a different plane of existence, if you name an individual, you know if they are alive, any conditions they have. You name an object, you know if it's broken or not. If you name a magic item, you know if it has charges on it, if it has those.
Wow.
Drew, I'd write that down because that's going
I'm-
to might come
I'm
super
gonna
useful.
send him that one. Yeah. Let's see. You drew the temple card, so a deity or entity of similar power becomes bound to aid you. Effectively, you can ask for divine intervention, or if you don't before you die, it casts resurrection on you.
So you got that. That's a fun one.
That's a good
He
one.
drew the monstrosity card twice. So a monster appears and he goes, ah, ah, and it goes poof. Disappears.
It like cancels that
'Cause he-
out.
Yeah. You also draw a card with a drawing of a tomb on it. At any time you choose within 1 year of drawing this card, you can cast True Resurrection once without expending a spell slot.
Oh
Oh
wow.
damn. I would
I
write
have that
down.
one.
And then your Wisdom also goes up by 2.
Nice.
Yeah, Blue, my intelligence is 9.
I'm about to.
So I'm curious, what was his he's out of the game once?
The Fey, where you are yanked into the Feywild and thrown, and you just disappear. The only way to find you is with a wish spell, and then Donjon, where you disappear and entombed in a state of suspended animation.
Oh shit.
But
The one that I had.
yeah. All right, Drew. All the ones that actively take effect because you didn't countermand things have been sent to you. So, as Evangeline watches him just like yoink, 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 yoink. Is he
He's licking.
okay? He's like, I have to clean, mother.
Mm-hmm. He's ridiculous. Your
So,
tongue is like
alright.
sandpaper, dude. I love you, but
He's very confused.
Still so distracted.
So, that's done. What are the rest of you doing? Anything else? Anybody else pulling cards?
I was watching him.
I'll let him be the one that pulls
This
cards.
new. What this?
It sounds like Karis might want to pull a card.
He's going to get another dragon.
The best part is,
Drew, do you want me to update your stats?
I think I should be able to update it.
Yep. So your intelligence will be a 9 and your wisdom will be a 13.
so Drew, here's the question. You talk that way because of his low intelligence or wisdom, one of the two. How does he talk now that he's more commoner level?
I imagine it'll be like whenever the Hulk and Bruce Banner become one. So it'll just be like a normal person. He'll still have the propensity for wanting to fight.
Talks like somebody who spends just a little bit too much time on social media.
So
Well, just
It might have made you
sporadically-
smarter, but it didn't change your personality.
last call. Anybody drawing cards?
No.
It'll be good.
if he Brooke is gonna be so mad if he pulls another fucking dragon.
I'm gonna pull one because he wants to.
Oh shit.
All right.
Oh, no.
Go ahead and roll a D100, Blue.
Watch him get a dragon.
I know.
33.
33. Roll a D3 for me.
Oh God, what did he roll?
A D3.
Yeah.
So-
Use.
1, 1, 2, 1. The same
Yep,
thing we
yep.
normally do. Got it.
Yep. Warhammer rules. 1. So you draw a card that has an image of a maze on it. You gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Whatever. It's
Drawing
what
cards
it
is
is.
such hard work, man.
Oh man, I'm tired.
Oh, I just
tired.
got sleepy
That
all
ain't
of a
just
sudden.
catching up on you. He's got to go take a nap.
Oh,
Grandpa's
pulling
gonna
that
go take
card.
his midday nap. All right.
Well, they changed
Anybody
the
else?
rules to exhaustion.
I'm gonna take one.
Okay.
There you go. I took your bad one, so go for it.
Biter, buddy.
Fuck, my other dice is stuck. There we go. 63.
If you get a good one, you have to split it with me because I got the bad one for you.
Roll again, isn't it?
You pull a card that shows an undead entity coming out of the ground. So somewhere on the material plane, a revenant rises. It blames
You've
you
got
for
the
its
Revenant
existence
too.
and relentlessly hunts you to exact its revenge. It exists until 1 year passes, it kills you, or you use a wish spell to banish it permanently to the afterlife.
Just so happens
Welcome to
we're
the
going
Revenant
to a
Club,
ruins.
Welcome to the Revenant Club, buddy.
Who else has the Revenant? You, right, Snow?
Yeah.
No,
It's me.
it's alright. We can fuck up a revenant.
All right.
Nova?
Maybe.
Hold on. It exists until 1 year passes, it kills its mark, or you use a wish spell. It cannot be killed.
Oh.
Oh, it's
So you have to
alright.
capture it.
No, you kill it and it gets back up later going, you motherfucker!
Are
No,
revenants
it's even more
spellcasters?
angry.
Are revenants what?
Spellcasters.
Are you in gremlin
Um,
mode right now?
I would say Revenant's just whatever got resurrected.
It's got strong strength and
like how
constitution.
Lich are like wizards and stuff.
Generally, no. It's just an undead body and the soul just wants to kill you. It doesn't have access to all the spell stuff.
Okay,
generally
that's
speaking.
cool. We have a bag of holding somewhere. It's fine.
We'll just put him in the bag.
Close it. All right, we don't use that bag of holding anymore.
Did somebody else take one?
Nope.
No. That was your one. You don't get another one.
Oh,
No. That was your one.
What if I want another one?
No more.
Too bad. That was your one.
I want another one.
That was your one.
Hey,
You're
hey,
gonna have
but
to lock
will
your card
Will Evangeline let him draw another one? That's the question.
He's just like,
Eventually gives no fucks. She's like, worst case scenario, I get a new entity to chart.
Hey,
Make it follow me around.
Unlimited. I'm gonna give you a hard limit of one.
One per
You
quest.
get, you get one a week.
Any more? Going once?
No.
Okay.
No,
I hear the dice.
one a week.
No, he
I got
didn't.
14.
No.
Too bad. One a week.
He's.
You got a 14.
I think he said he.
As a
rolled
mod,
14.
I'm hard limiting him to one a week. I don't want to sit here for another half an hour.
All right. Yeah. Fair. All right. So post card chaos. Loot, is your cat okay? No. All I
He's
saw
just
was a
chilling.
blob. I was
Or
like, did your
he-
cat just like
I forgot what genders they
on
are.
the ground?
Hey, Mark, welcome
Full
back.
of.
both of my cats are right there.
Yeah.
Ain't that the best, Nord? Don't you just love it when you're sitting at your computer and it's like, I'm just gonna turn off and update.
Yeah.
There's a reason I don't do auto updates on my PC. I went and turned that shit off at the base level of Windows because fuck it.
So I have the auto update, but I have to schedule when it updates.
Oh no, I went into like the code and was like, no. So Microsoft
Well,
can't
mine's
send it out,
set
like,
for,
turn it
like,
back on.
Mine's set for like 1:30 in the morning, naturally,
Gotcha.
unless I do another time. But it lets me know like 2 days beforehand.
So after the card chaos, you guys are relaxing. The archaeologist gets to town. You guys meet up. This archaeologist is probably the same age as Melbourne, actually. Older human. He's like, hello! I hear you're going to help me. This is fantastic.
Yep, we just need quite a bit of information, if you don't mind.
Well, let's go get everything settled in the carts, and we'll have that discussion. You can ask any questions you want.
Fair enough.
All right. Go ahead and make sure you have all your things. Like I have some rations, you'll have to buy those. We'll be good to go. So grab whatever you need from your rooms, and I'll meet you outside the front gate. And he starts walking. Along.
Melbourne's just standing there with 40 pounds of dried fish, like, fuck. I'm bringing it anyways.
Okay. So,
Drops
you guys get out
gonna-
there. Good.
Gonna remind Xandor. It's like, hey, maybe you should go buy some rations real quick from the barkeep.
Please don't. I get so much fish.
Xander just kind of looks at Drossith. I don't eat.
You do look skinny.
I mean, you can eat.
That
you
is
just
the
don't
best
have to
response
eat.
ever.
Auto
That's
is
the-
turned off, but I updated to 11. Settings got
You look
changed without
skinny.
me realizing it. Oh,
Fun.
gross. Mark, did you meet Clive? It might have been when your computer crashed.
Do we get another zoom in of Clive?
Zoomy, zoomy.
He's like, meow. He's like, I don't wanna. He's like, won't look at it though. He's like, what's going on?
You gotta show off. You gotta
Wait,
show off.
where are we?
This side. So he's
Okay.
looking at like the little emotes going like this on my screen.
Oh, I was like, start flailing.
Oh,
there,
nope.
there we go. There we go. Ah, what's that? Oh god, shit's moving.
Yeah, he's like, excuse me?
Ty, you need to turn on like the cat TV stuff and see if he reacts to that.
Hi, baby boy.
That's how you
So
got the other
I
cat
know
out,
it's
isn't
getting
it?
completely off topic again, but how many of them were in there? The cats. I know you got the 2. Was there
Supposedly
more than
there
2?
was 5. Yeah, so there's 5, except we were missing 1. The lady who lived there said that she hadn't seen the last one in like 3 days, so we're thinking that either got picked up or something. But we're gonna tell ourselves that they're in good health. So I pulled 4 out
Gotcha. And got bit by one.
Awesome.
and got bit by 1. Yeah,
Not him.
no, not him.
No.
Gotcha.
He's been a sweet baby angel.
He's
After Drossith tells Xander he looks skinny, Xander's just kind of what's the, how do I describe? He's just gonna kind of do like a just letting out his breath and just kind of just walking towards the gate, the gate to the cart.
So, what questions did you guys have for the grave robber? I'm sorry, archaeologist.
What?
Grave robber. Basically, if he knows what we're actually exploring, how long has he known of the area? Has anybody else already tried to do this? And all that loveliness, surrounding area, creatures that could run into, that kind of thing.
Okay. So you are going to some ruins that are what they believe to be an underground temple. They're not 100% sure. There were some religious symbols on the doors. They have not opened the doors yet because, well, as he puts it, if there's anything there that fights, I don't fight very well.
Do they know what the symbols were?
He might, Mark. He might.
He does not remember what they look like.
Fair enough.
They did not encounter any monsters while they were on their way there, because they stayed on the road for the most part. He does say that he has one rule for the group: don't touch an object until it's identified.
Does he have identified?
He's an archaeologist. They better.
he has an item that lets him cast identify.
Okay.
Basically, it's if you touch this and get cursed, it's your fucking problem. Is what he's saying.
Fair enough.
Did they come up with a name for the ruins yet, or are we supposed to find that out?
You got that will be determined by what it is, right? Because if there's a name in there, like they find a map or something, or they find any books about it, they'll use that name. So, any other questions?
Are you able to talk to Brooke to see if she has any questions, or is she busy?
She hasn't asked me anything yet.
Hang on,
Okay.
I will shoot a message to the group chat.
I was gonna say 'cause she never accepted my friend request on Discord, so I don't want to just throw her a random message.
More than likely, she's busy with her partner at the moment.
I mean, I figured as much. That's the reason why I asked.
Right. It's more of a, hey, the group has asked if you have any questions. Did you have any? Right. That way she knows that, like, she might think of something we don't. But while I wait for that, so you guys are going up the main gate, which, if you look on the map, is down here.
shit.
Where the road V's.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And the
Cave is where?
the ruins are right.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Not
There.
too far.
It's a fairly short trip, considering.
Exactly. It's the same thing.
So, it's about a week's of travel, give or take. About 7 days, mostly because he won't let you guys travel longer than 8 hours. Is what's going to happen.
What a
Because
nice
he's
Oh, we're getting
old.
we're getting dated.
Well, he's also old and likes to sleep.
I was gonna say, this isn't like the pre-story is just going, y'all fucking deal with it. We're just kind of like caravanning this guy through this shit.
So,
Oh, Sonny, I think we need to stop here. I need my afternoon nap.
I'm going to take a nap back here. Can any of you drive a cart? Holding the reins.
I will ask him this. Is there anything in here that could lead to us making more money on this?
There's a potential that there are magic items in there that he will have no use for that are not artifacts. Anything that's like a generalized, like, this is the sword +1 or whatever, right, is yours to take. They have no idea. They did not open the doors after they cleared out the stuff to see the doors.
So what I'm hearing is he doesn't want anything in terms of combat gear or anything like that. He just wants historical documents.
No, he wants anything that, as far as rules as written are concerned, is very rare or lower. So anything that's legendary or an artifact, he wants.
Yeah.
But any item that would be very rare or lower is fair game, because those are abundant. Those have been around forever. They're makeable. It's not hard.
Would there be an opportunity to trade for said items?
The ones that are legendary or artifacts?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. It's going to depend on what they are, right?
Fair enough.
Because, like, a robe of the
I'm more
Archmage
than
kind of
certain if
thing,
we
right?
found like a defender's longsword. Not saying I want that, because completely separate ordeal. I doubt he wants something like that,
Yeah,
even though it's
yeah.
legendary.
That might be easier to be like, hey, yo, can I have this?
But I'm guessing it's mostly going to be like religious artifacts and stuff like that.
And like named shit, right?
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
We find a fucking book of still tongues.
So he didn't remember any of the sigils, but was there any words anywhere to see if it's a specific language we need to be reading?
No, he does not. They did not find any writings on the outside. It was just the symbols.
Okay. And this was an underground temple?
Can we look at the symbols when we get there and see if we know what they are?
No. You are only allowed to go in blindfolded.
Makes sense.
So I will ask this while we're driving there. The people here that had to go to Paladin and Cleric school, would they happen to have a general knowledge of underground gods?
So there are no underground gods. It could simply be that because where it is, by the river, it's underground so that it doesn't flood if the river floods, or that was the best way to make it have a stable foundation.
Okay. Well, I didn't know how far underground we were going.
Carve it into a mountain or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
cool beans. That's it. That's all I got.
Any other questions?
Not me.
Radio.
All right. So traveling.
You said it would take how long to get there? Sorry.
A week.
Week. Alright, so I lost my exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm proficient in religion, so
I sure fucking hope so.
It's almost
You went to
like
all
you're a
that school and you
paladin.
ain't proficient in a damn thing.
I'm not improficient with religion.
What is
I have proficiency in
improficient?
religion, but I just don't have a high intelligence. I'm proficient in everything.
Mhm.
So,
Or half proficient in like 5 things, but other than that, proficient in everything.
the need to be sharp if used by Barbarian Blunt isn't just. I mean, it depends. Nobody's lost an arm yet, Mark. So there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet.
This is
Yeah.
true. Yeah, but he had a cool ass mechanical arm.
That's fair.
So, who is going to? I need 2 people to effectively be lookouts for the. Like, we're gonna roll for each day. Right.
Sure.
He has a driver and he drives him as well.
My
So
perception's
basically,
only a 4.
2 of you get to do perception. The rest of you get to fucking, I don't know, clean your armor for the first time in God knows how long.
I have advantage.
I wear clothes. That shit stays clean. In any off chance we can, I will be sparring Drugu because I know he wants to spar.
I got a 12.
Okay, kind of hard to spar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we have a week worth of downtime.
It's just arm wrestling in the back.
We got one more person, or you want me to roll?
I'll do it.
Just whoever wants to roll.
Yay, the paladins are doing the perception.
Not very perceptive.
I rolled a 12, so.
I have advantage and +8.
You should do perception.
Yeah, you should have rolled.
I have a +6, but I don't have advantage with +8.
I think 2 of us already rolled though, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a 12 and an 8. Awesome. So while the rest of you are, I don't know, making sure your fish is dried, like Tide's debating on whether or not she wants to make a new chimera with her bones and
I
shit.
still have to put that cat together. Using that power that she has, can I technically use it? So build the bones up and then use that power spell slot to animate it, or can I not?
No, not with the thing, the soul thing. No.
Well, with
that would be like
the other one,
find familiar,
which I already have.
So tight. I forgot about something.
Okay.
Melbourne's gonna pull the Emperor Sangin's head out of his bag and was like, in case you wanted to try to use the whole spirit thingy later, it might still be in there somewhere. I don't know if you need the whole body, but you know, we got that part.
Do I need the whole body?
Or you can let it decompose and be a pretty cool hood ornament.
No, you just be like the head from God of War. He just rides around and you're like.
I was gonna say, I can throw it in the fire if you want me to just
not sure.
strip it.
I mean, I could try. Bless you.
Oh, that hurts so much.
Good. I hope it felt terrible. Because I mean, you did do it on the small little thing, but this is the big little thing.
This is just a head.
You can always save it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the other one was just bones.
Alright.
It's just bones with
What's
more
the
stuff
difference?
attached.
As I say, does it take all of the bones? Because, I mean, we know where that thing is. We can go get the rest of it.
I mean, do you want me to try it?
Do you want to come back?
You see Melbourne's other hand in there going, yes, I would totally like to come back.
He wants to
that
come
would be
back.
a fantastic idea.
Okay, I'll try to use a spell slot for it and see if it'll do anything.
Which spell slot?
I guess the
Yes.
most one I got. I only got
So
3.
Which is.
Let me go pull up what that thing's CR is.
What is it again?
It's the Sangin Emperor or something.
Oh,
It was
the
a
fake
I don't
thing?
know what the
boss.
actual.
The
Yeah.
big boss, yeah.
I had names. Drosseth cut the head off in case we could turn it in for an extra reward, and then stuff got turned in without me knowing, so I just had the head.
Have a head.
You could say
I mean,
he's ahead of everybody else.
Aha.
Look, we do have a necromancer, so nothing's wasted.
Is
I'm
he-
eating
is
his
it- hang on.
servants, and
Is she a necromancer or a neck-romancer?
I mean, I'm not smart enough to figure
I
that
love
one
how
out.
she doesn't say she's just completely
Right.
off in love.
Just nothing.
What?
What?
Yep. Point proven.
Sorry, teacher. Wasn't paying attention in class.
I wasn't. What's up?
Okay. We were making jokes at your expense.
Sounds about right.
All right. Shouldn't you use the third level spell slot?
When the clan club, I can fight more if I don't bleed out too fast. So you can hit him more times.
Drew's like, I only broke a third of your bones. You can still fight. You're not bleeding out. And they're like, ah! Blunt force trauma doesn't hurt as much.
I gave you 10 hits. I get 10 hits. That was
Like-
2.
By the time he's done with his 10 hits, the armor is all like misshapen. They can't move because it's got them stuck like this because it's all misshapen. They're like, guys, please, no more. And Drew's like, oh no, we're not done yet. But I can't move. Oh well. All right.
So, did the third level spell slot do anything?
Well, the person I was going to talk to is off in La La Land again.
Yeah. Not paying attention.
Hi, welcome back to D&D.
Do we have to have a drop your phones thing while I D&D?
No, Mr. Grumpy Goose.
I'm not grumpy. I'm actually very happy. right
Mr.
now.
Grumpy Gills grabs the head. I'm not grumpy, and I don't have any gills anymore.
But look at all these cool teeth.
I did.
Third level spell slot?
Yes.
Okay, does not work.
Well, that's all I got. I guess we can try it later, I guess.
Without trying to metagame, did you feel anything from it?
Did I?
Like it was trying
She-
to revive.
so she knows what the failure feels like. It felt like it was like, huh, and then didn't work. That's it.
So would you like me to keep him?
Sure, why
And we
not?
can try again later.
Sure, why not?
Okay, you're a horde ornament now. Yes.
You guys are gonna become the Muppets of this fucking town.
Look, Del, I already told you what my future plan for him is. This should not shock you.
Oh god. All right, so the rest of you doing this. Valen and Silas are doing their best as lookouts. There's only 2 problems. How does Silas feel about seeing people having carved their names into trees?
Oh, that would hurt.
Like, there's a heart and it has initial plus initial that he sees. How does he feel
Oh.
about that?
Pretty mad.
Kind of an
Wait.
idiot, though.
Can't we heal the trees, bro?
I don't think so.
It would
You
have
guys
probably.
speak for the trees.
I don't have a heal.
How's that
tree.
mustache game looking?
Ornament.
What happens if we lay on hands on the trees?
Oh, dear.
It doesn't
A
work.
card leaves you.
Snowy. Our cart leaves you. Fair play. Fair play, actually.
I mean, I'm sure they could catch up. Hold on. What do I got? I got
I don't
something
think-
that might be.
I don't think
able to
anybody has
help this.
mend either.
I do have mending.
Oh, that would fix a tree.
So since I'm so bored, every time he goes, "Please help that tree," I'm gonna be like, "Mend," and then catch up to the cart.
Man.
Well, you're doing it from the cart.
No, I have to touch it.
Oh, okay.
Need to touch
We're
that.
stopping
no,
at
no.
we're stopping at each tree.
No, that's
Meldrum
why
just
you guys are going ahead.
Can we just slow down
Never
past each tree enough to, hang Grandpa over the side of the wagon?
The casting time's a minute.
Oh,
So every time I
jeez.
do it, I have to be like, fucking trees, stupid ass bastards. Fucking trees, stupid ass bastards.
Fucking kids. Fucking kids. Okay.
Oh,
So,
Hero's gonna say, nature is beauty.
Valen. You're looking around and paying attention, but also, like, the old guy keeps talking to you. Like, he's telling you stories, and you're, like, half listening to him, half like, I'm supposed to watch.
I thought he was telling me. I was like, I mean, maybe.
Which old guy is telling him stories?
The archaeologist.
Not this one. You don't get no shit. You haven't raised the reputation rank
But is
with
the
Melbourne
cart
high
made
enough
of,
for that.
made of wood?
Wait a minute. Who's the old guy talking to? Me or Silas?
To you.
To me.
Yeah. He's telling you old war stories. Back in my day, and you're like, God damn it, Grandpa!
I'm trying to pay attention.
I'm tired of this,
Too damn
Grandpa.
bad.
So, he's just telling you about, like, archaeology this and how we get into archaeology and all this stuff that you probably don't care about, but it's kind of distracting when you're trying to, like, look around and shit.
How do you do archaeology?
God.
He fed
Well,
into
it's
it.
one part grave robbing, one part research, and 2 parts paperwork.
I licked it, so it's mine.
You definitely don't lick things. Not in this profession. There are very few professions where you can't lick things. This is one of them.
But grateful robbing is wrong.
Not when it's for science.
I thought you was an archaeology person, not a.
Archaeology is a form of science. And archaeology is how we learn about the past. Therefore, when we grave rob, as people like to say, we are just exhuming things to learn about our past.
Not gonna lie, there was supposed to be a joke there, but brain just turned off mid-sentence. Get you next time. Go ahead.
So, if I want something while we're archaeologisting, I can just say it's for science and then take it?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Oh no.
For science. For
What have you
science.
done, Del?
As
There's
long
that
as you
look that-
study it
he
afterwards.
gives you this look and goes, I don't think that's how that would work.
We can take one of our bags and label it for science.
For science.
And then we know which ones we should study.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Study.
I mean, that's basically what you just told me.
I believe we should
He's
agree to
not
disagree.
Why is it okay for you to do science, but not okay for me to do science?
There's that look where he's like, I have backed myself into a corner and I don't know how to answer this question.
When the dumb guy shows that he's not that dumb.
It's not even dumb, it's just like your logic makes no fucking sense. God, is he asleep again?
But it's not his logic, it's his logic.
No, that's what I mean. It's like Valen, the guy who isn't an archaeologist, is going, my dude, your logic makes no sense.
Oh.
To the archaeologist.
He's twitching.
He's so adorable.
I
You
don't
need to get a
need
little cat bed for your desk and just set him down on the cat bed.
I know. Well, right now I don't think he'd stay in it.
That's what I do.
So.
I've got one of those little heater pads.
Yeah.
That's what Zach stays on.
So we're all on the wagon right now.
Mm-hmm.
Valen's just gonna spin around and be like, Drossif, we're scientists!
Oh, Chaos just woke him up. Did you hear that scientist talk? It's okay.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Valen. We're gonna be helping it. We're scientist assistants.
No, if we
I'll
want
grab my
something,
pen.
we take it and then we say it's for science and we study it. That way we can take whatever we want and it's okay.
I once
The Archivist,
heard.
I don't think that's. I think you're misunderstanding things, good boy.
Valen, I will have you remember one small thing. It has to be from someone that's dead. They
That
can't
can
be
be
alive.
That could be arranged.
If they're alive, it's stealing. If they're dead, then it's free. I mean, then it's
You can't
science.
kill them.
I also once heard around that artificer shop that the only difference between dicking around and science is writing it down. So good thing I've got this journal right here.
Yes, but the archaeologist told me that grave robbing is okay as long as it's for science.
Yes, we just can't murder the people.
Well, no, murder's bad.
Exactly. So if they're dead, yeah, fuck it. We can take their shit. As long as we study it.
Right, so let's
I'm gonna
just
look over
take
to the
everything.
necromancer. Right? Like that's cool, right?
She's not paying
And
attention.
she's on her phone again.
Sorry, I was dealing with an issue. What's up?
So if they're dead and we say we're gonna study the item, we can steal from the dead, right? That's not bad.
It's not stealing if they can't claim it.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, if they want to claim it, we can always ask them 5 questions and ask them if they claim it.
I mean, you could.
If they're like, nah, bro, I'm good. It's not stealing anymore. They're giving it to us.
He gave it to me.
They don't need it now.
This logic is, yeah. If I had archaeology friends, I would want to show them this clip to just watch them start freaking out about a bunch of degenerates. Like, this totally works, right? Let's not. And watch me like, no.
Look.
Hey, Dell.
I'm getting consent from the dead person that I can take their shit. It's not stealing, regardless.
Don't worry,
stealing
Dell.
consent.
The Belith persona is like watching right now and just holding the bridge of his nose, like just
Phelan's just gonna take a piece of charcoal and go find an empty like potato sack inside of the wagon, and you're just gonna see him write science shit on the side of the bag.
Oh, no.
We might want something a bit more sturdy than that.
Okay.
But I like
Alright.
your ideas.
A good
So
start.
it's break time. Let's go to break. We will speed through the rest of this and get to the
Yeah.
ruins.
While break's happening is our tribal time.
Yeah.
So I take it they didn't see anything on the way with their perception.
They did not, no.
They were too busy.
Somebody hurting the trees.
Science.
Yeah, the trees are our friends.
I'm gonna put it when we go to break.
Not
I'm gonna take them
food.
down for dinner too. So. Yes, you hungry? Okay, guys, we will be right back. Give us like 10 minutes.
Oh, stop proposing to me.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Drew, I have a question for you.
We're live.
I know.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right. If somebody walked in and said, "Hey, if I put this lab coat on, can I play with what like your science stuff?" How many people would look at them like they'd lost their mind?
This is a real world question. Probably not much, because most of them would just assume that they belong there if they were confident enough about it.
I was gonna say, how did they get in anyways?
That is the assumption, because I don't go anywhere that doesn't have a badge reader on the door. So if you're in there, you're either being escorted by somebody, or you have the ability to be there.
I should have thought about that.
Now, honestly, the janitors and laborers, they also have access to buildings. But yeah, I don't think the scientists have. Most of them are pretty enthusiastic about talking about what they do. So even if you went in and started trying to mess with stuff, as long as you were communicating with them while you were doing it, they'd probably be on board with it. And most of them don't really care that much about safety anyway. Like, that's actually kind of part of my job.
So he's like, as long as you look like you're having a good time and talk to the actual scientists, they're good to go.
Yep.
I was hoping
They are, because they don't care. They don't even care if they speak your language. Because we get lots of different languages, various cultures, and it's actually my job, like my actual job, even though it's more of a collateral duty. But it is to make sure that they don't kill themselves or hurt themselves or anything like that. Because most of what they do has alarms or some sort of, checks, because one of the things I do is walk around my building and make sure that people are being safe. Just because it's like herding cats and, making sure they're doing things they're supposed to be doing or not doing.
So, Del, question.
Uh-huh.
How many times are you going to fail this intelligence check before you just give in?
I'm done. I was hoping you're like, no, the scientists wouldn't let him just fuck around. It's like, no, man, they'll you'll be like, hey, how's this laser work? Fucking show you without safety precautions. Oh no.
Check this shit out.
There's a reason that signs and stuff are everywhere. There are also signs all over the place of, hey, stop looking at your phone and look up when you cross the street.
Yep.
Man, I'm
and
just
guess
saying,
where those signs are at? Those signs are on the road. That's where they're at. So that when you're looking at your phone in your peripheral vision, there's a word that says, please look up.
Actually, I won't say what nationality they were, but I was in the process of crossing the street when the dude looked left and right and just went, and I stopped halfway through because I thought he wasn't going to stop, and he only saw me when he was 3/4 of the way through, and I'm like, come on, I'm already almost there. You would have hit me, but...
Okay, Del. So we skipped past the whole week. We've arrived at the ruins. What do we see?
Oh, apparently you guys are scientists now.
That's right. Lab coats and
I'm
all.
just saying, when I do illegal shit, I at least own it. And I look like I'm supposed to be there. I really do. Just put on an act. Nobody will fuck with you.
So is this like a ground level opening, or do we have to go through a cave system to get there?
No, you get there and it's dug out. They've got wooden steps installed that go down. Basically what it is you come out here and it's got like a hill with the river behind the hill, and you actually have to go down into the hill to get into the temple.
Gotcha.
So
my camera does not want to stay focused today.
It's because your leg's not elevated.
Yourself.
I have a question.
The answer is whatever Tide's eating.
Well, I was going to ask, how much would it cost me to get one of those fancy coats you're wearing there? I think I might need one.
Pretty sure he just has like a leather jacket on.
Yeah, he just has like a leather travel coat.
Okay.
So
Hey, Del,
what have I
can I ask
started?
you? Can I ask you an actual game question?
Sure. Go ahead.
When Xander walks up to the door, the stone door, can he like see the runes on the door that
Okay, so hold up. You're
Yeah.
gonna bypass
You're
all
gonna
of the security checks as they're unloading this thing to just walk down the stairs to this door.
What? That's scary.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping to be able to look at it from
I was-
up top.
I want to know what the symbols are too. Can we read them or not? We're
Look, I was
scientists.
trying to
We're
actually
supposed
play
to
the
be
game
there.
and not
Right,
trying to
weird.
bullshit, Del.
No,
I'm actually trying to play.
I know, but you're like, oh, I'm just gonna walk down there and walk past the 3 dudes who are like, hey, who are what? Just keep walking.
For science.
What's the door say? Right?
Snow, we're supposed to be
Well,
leading the archaeologist, not just jumping in.
Okay.
I
So
have a. There's a reason that I'm doing this.
Alright, go ahead.
Lord.
Dice rolls.
Dice rolls.
Elements for science.
I mean, you should have just walked through, Snowy. I got this. I'm behind you. I would have been like, it's okay. We're scientists.
We're also being paid.
I'm
to
assuming
be here
that
in
I
general.
don't know the language.
So there are no runes. There's no writing on the door. It's just a symbol.
Get description.
Do we know what the symbol is?
What is it?
Bees.
Or what it means or whatever.
Hang on. I'm gonna pull it up so I can describe it for you.
Fair enough.
It is. Where is it? Come on. It is a blooming rose over grain.
Over grain.
Hang on. Actually, wait. I typed in the wrong thing. Hold on. Never mind. I pulled up the wrong thing. My bad.
Okay.
So what is it then?
I wait for the web page to load. Then I pull up the symbol.
Fair enough.
Being a pain in the butt. The website wants to be slow.
Not the cheese.
What about cheese?
Willow's Ty just is playing around in the we're playing around in the D&D roleplay section. And Willow
okay.
popped up with we have more cheese to give out.
We've got to give out more cheese. So it is a wreath with berries and a staff through it. That's the right one.
Santa Claus?
Berries and a staff.
Wreath of grass and grain affixed to a crook is how it's written.
It's motherfucking Santa Claus.
It's not Santa Claus.
Since Xander probably doesn't know like who this is to, he's probably just gonna turn to the archaeologist and say, ask him what the plan is.
What's the plan, man?
Well, I'm fairly certain this is probably some kind of god for harvesting. So looking at the paladins, anything y'all got for us? Nature peoples?
Del?
Do we recognize it?
We'll roll religion.
Yeah, roll religion.
Roll religion. Okay. Let's see. What is my plus 8. 24.
Okay. I just got a random message that was like, long time no see. And I was like, I don't know who this is.
Guess what?
I got
guess
one
it's
of those.
Gonna be a longer time no see.
Yeah, it
I got
might
one
be
of
a very
those-
much longer of like, dude, who the fuck?
I got one of those this morning. It's like, oh, I saw you in town, but I was worried about. I was too scared to talk to you. It's like, which town did you see me in? Because I don't ever leave my
That
house.
You leave your house sometimes. You go over to Dell's house and sit on the coffee table.
Sit on his coffee table. I forgot about that.
Oh no, we're gonna start that rant all over again.
So let's see, 14 and 24. Was there anybody else that rolled?
If I roll, I'll probably roll at disadvantage.
Nope. I ain't rolling.
Give me a second.
I'm letting the godly people do their thing.
The godly people?
25.
The paladins and the cleric.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. So, for Alara, you're familiar with it, but you can't. You're like, you know who it is, but you don't know a lot about it. For the other two, you're like, yeah, you know who it is. You gotta know something about it. It's the Wild Mother.
Damn, this is
Was that not the same person?
Huh?
Is it the same person from the underwater thing?
Hold on, I'm up.
One of
No.
yes.
Yeah, similar.
Yes.
So then we would have already seen these.
Like roll religion. Now, mind you, this is also faded. This is not like.
Okay.
Not necessarily, because how we found out about the Wild Mother underwater was through the flashbacks. There was not really symbols, so
Right.
There
Yeah,
wasn't
they
in
just-
the church.
No, they just said that there was a festival for them.
Is Wild Mother one or two words?
One word.
Shit. Cool beans.
Yep. So
can Valen just be like, "Oh, Wild Mother, okay," and then just, I mean, are the doors already open or?
the doors are closed currently.
No, they're not. Valen's gonna open the door.
Oh,
Falcon kick.
I have a 27 in strength, Dell.
Strength is not what I'm worried about.
What he's worried about is, are we no longer getting paid for this because the whole fucking building just came down on top of itself?
Well, they said they were gonna open the door.
You just said you were gonna kick it, didn't you?
No, I said I was gonna open the door.
Oh. I don't know why my brain.
Do
instantly
I
said you
look
were gonna
like
kick the
Hyde's
door in.
character? I don't kick tree stumps, okay?
Knowing you, I wouldn't doubt it.
Can I have a con save from Valen?
Con save?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. No,
Dude,
that's
he's
for
really good at these.
18.
18. Okay. All right. You're fine. There's a flash. Nothing happens.
Wonder what that was.
I was just gonna go, Valen, don't move. Just don't. Last time something like that happened, I blew up several times.
What do you mean, Granddad?
The fucking mage vault. Or do we not remember the fact
Oof.
that I almost got blown in half?
Yeah.
I don't think I was actually inside when
Yes,
that
you were.
was. I
Because it happened outside. I opened the door and then blew up multiple times.
Not just like lightly blew up, like my man.
Like, if it wasn't
into
for
a-
me saving with 1 health left, I would have insta-died.
Jesus.
Blown up.
I thought I healed you.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is the second explosion left me with
Oh,
1
yeah.
health.
Oh,
So
yeah,
the
that-
third one left me with no health, and the fourth one took 2 death saves off.
You know what? The Valen's gonna look at you, and he's actually gonna say it in his smart voice, not his dumbass voice. Fine, somebody detect magic then.
His smart voice.
Don't look at your wife. I'm waiting on her to do it.
No one asked.
The archaeologist is currently like, "This is why I said don't touch things."
You never said don't touch things. You said anything that we touch we can take because it's grave robbing and it's for science.
Archaeology, not grave robbing.
Oh, right. Archaeology.
Doesn't this guy have an item to tell us that there's
You
problems?
just kind of see you just see Xander just kind of hold facepalm into his mask and with a deep sigh.
See, he said don't touch anything, so I'm assuming this archaeologist has a plan for us to go in.
Valen's just gonna look at Xander and go, I'm surprised you're breathing.
Technically, he's not breathing. If you want to be technical.
Yes, Valen knows. Did you forget that I, detect good and evil and all that shit?
No, but you didn't tell him that.
No, I didn't.
What are you
Just
eating?
like you know something else, but you can keep it to your fucking self.
Good job, Cat. All claw.
Yeah, Valen didn't say anything.
Those are claws of science.
Claws of archaeology.
So,
you were
can
eating
we let
something
the
that might-
archaeologists go first instead of us?
We are archaeologists.
The one that hired us.
Hold on, I need to commandeer the D&D roleplay chat from you guys.
So.
All right, Del, get your NPC to lead the charge here.
He's still
There
unpacking
is
the
no
cart.
charge. There's no
He's still
charge.
unpacking the cart. He's like,
Unpack.
"Shit
Okay.
out."
Okay, unpacking the cart where? Like, where are they putting
At
the
the
stuff?
top of the fucking hole where the camp is.
You know what? I know I probably have to do a strength roll. Can Valen just walk over and pick up the fucking cart?
Oh man.
And do what with it?
What?
Dump it out where he wants it dumped out at?
Oh.
And break all.
Oh my god.
Break all the
No,
shit.
I'm
Wait a
gonna
minute,
say
there's
no
no
just
artifacts in
because
there
even
yet,
if
right?
you can pick it up, you're not gonna be able to turn it. It's too weird of
Awkward.
a thing
It's
for you to be able to
awkward.
do.
You're acting like I'm going to break artifacts. There's no artifacts in it yet, right?
Yes, but there's stuff.
boxes with food and equipment and like breakable shit.
Oh,
and,
I
like,
know for the
glass
smartest
and
guy
everything
here,
glass.
you're still a fucking idiot.
I'm trying to unpack the cart faster.
By just Chaos, when you go on vacation, do you get no time and just like dump your suitcase onto the bed and like, I'll fix it.
Yes.
More than likely.
Yes.
I was getting ready to say, do you want the truthful fucking answer?
Do you think you let him unpack that suitcase?
He didn't even. He wasn't the one that packed it, so why would he unpack it?
Exactly. Last time I let him pack a suitcase, he just threw everything in it.
What's wrong with throwing things in the suitcase? I do that all the fucking time.
I'm just saying, like, so inside of my drawers, nothing is like folded or anything like that. If I don't have clothes hanging up, I have a clean clothes pile, and I just sift through this pile till I find what I want to wear. Okay, everything is in a pile.
Okay, can Xander help them unload the cart so it'll go by faster?
If you would like to help the archaeologist unload the cart, you guys can do so.
Yes.
Fine.
After the cart is unloaded, he goes, now that we've done this, and you've touched things already.
One person's touched something, not all of us, though. The rest of us are still scientists.
We should have named this. The next episode is going to be, so we're scientists now? So.
I knew I married that woman for a reason.
From modern day adventure to the greatest scientist.
All right. So he goes, well, we'll go to. He identifies it. There's no longer a trap on the door because somebody touched the fucking door.
There was a trap?
The flashbang.
To be fair, he said once we got inside. He didn't say anything about this is still outside.
Justice has a point.
Technically, we are inside. We went into the hole.
Phrasing?
Intended, Del. Intended.
Del, before we start to actually like explore this room, Xander's just gonna point to every single one of the people that said we can rob this place for science. You, and you. Hands in your pockets.
Sarah, I have on plate armor. What pockets?
Wait, who's the fourth person? I thought there was only three of them.
I just did like random numbers. I don't even remember who all it was.
It's probably Silas.
Probably.
Hands in your plate mail.
Clang, clang.
Hands inside your plate mail, motherfuckers. Don't touch anything.
Xander, I'm a man of faith. I'm not a thief. A man of faith and a scientist. That's all I am.
I will not be saving you if you touch something that's cursed or touch something that's that's trapped.
All right.
Man of the cloth, both in religion and his studies.
Jesus. Okay, so they open the door. Fucking Christ, you guys. We're never gonna get this done. We're never gonna get this mission done. You open the door, and you can see about 30 feet in, and then that's it. Just, none of y'all are like, y'all are outside, so your dark vision doesn't just click on. But you're like, okay. And it's just a corridor that goes straight. It's about 15 feet across.
Send the archaeologist first.
But before I decide
It's also
to use
midday, by the way.
the globe, I'm just going to do dancing lights down the hallway to kind of light everything up.
That's better than what I was going to do. Okay.
I know. That's why I went on and said it.
Put a moonbeam at the end of the hallway.
Joss is just gonna follow the lights in.
The lady that has detect magic. Would you like to do your thing, and then we'll make sure your pathway is lit?
All right, I'll do detect magic.
If I have to.
Yeah.
What kind of weapon do you carry, bitch?
Mace.
I carry a greatsword.
So Valen's just gonna touch Alara's mace and cast light on it.
No! Laura's got dark vision. You don't want light the whole time.
Yeah, but we do have a human in the party, so.
Which is why the dancing lights are there. I have myself covered.
I was gonna say, put it on him.
And I could cast light myself. Don't touch me.
Does Melvin have a thing with germs?
Okay, so,
Old. He
so
has
what does
batteries.
Alara see with her detect magic?
Probably still a corridor.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna cast detect magic and then walk into the corridor.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, we were waiting to see if we seen any magical traps.
Like standing right in the doorway? No.
And she's gonna walk forward.
How far?
How
To help you,
far does the
Alex?
corridor go?
Does Alara have dark vision?
300
I
feet.
have dancing
300
lights
feet?
up as well.
Yeah, she's got some hella
So
fun dark
for
vision.
Alara, it goes about 100 feet and then splits off in 3 directions.
Okay, so then she'll walk all the way until it gets to that split and stop in front of those 3.
I will walk behind my wife.
That you do not detect any magic as you walk. Can you make up your fucking mind, Cat?
Butthole.
So you do not detect any magic when you get to there and go. All right, cool.
Which way do we want to go?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Can I make us? Can I go the way that the people that aren't going to kill us are going to go?
So, can I cast Divine Sense?
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
Do I pick anything up besides Xander?
No, you don't pick up anything that you're not accustomed to picking up.
Should we go straight? Or actually, is the archaeologist with us?
Yeah.
Any suggestions?
He goes, I'm just here to look. You guys are escorting, so I'm just kind of here. When we find things, I will.
The 3 directions, those with dark vision, can you see to the end of any of them?
You're the one with the most dark vision.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, most of us have dark vision.
So any of you that are not Alara cannot see to where they end. If Alara looks down all 3 of them, one looks like it goes down. One looks like it takes a turn. You're not sure which way it turns. The other one, you just see a wall. You don't see any indication whether it goes up, down, left, or right. AB, start.
Alara will tell them all of that, point to each one of which one it is.
Okay.
Well, I would definitely think we should go down.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but why would they have a hallway with just the
With a
wall at
wall.
the end?
Or there's something there at the wall.
I mean,
It's an illusion.
I could try to go through the wall.
I would let the one that can detect if it's an actual illusion go first. Just to see. We'll stay here and we'll keep this lit so that way nothing can come in from behind us.
Who can detect if it's an illusion?
The one with the detect magic.
Oh.
So who's staying behind?
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm
we don't
coming
need
with you.
everyone to go down the hallway, but
I mean,
how wide are these hallways?
These hallways, when you get into the splits, are 10 feet across.
Okay, so yeah.
Be right back.
I mean, if like 2 or 3 of us want to go down that way just to see if it's an actual hard wall or an illusion.
Valen would walk behind his wife, so.
I was gonna say, I figured the husband would go with his wife.
Okay.
And I would.
Yeah. Alara will go with them down to the end of that hall then, just to see where that wall goes.
So Alara, Valen, and Drosseth, right? Okay.
Yep.
So you guys all walk there. You get to the wall and you reach up. It's a wall.
What if I kick it?
Oh, no.
Okay, you kick it. At the same time you kick it, you hear a click.
Oh,
Shit.
I mean, look, best part about this, if Valen dies in the dungeon, it is what it is.
So
A rod, so
you guys watch them
Oh no.
as and you hear him kick it. You hear, huh, wham, and you hear thunk, and then you hear what sounds like metal sliding across stone as you guys, the floor does this, and you just
the 3 of us or the rest of them?
the 3 of you.
We'll seen that coming.
You just got Scooby Doo trapped.
Okay.
Is there any way I could try to catch myself?
Zoinks!
You can
Jinky
certainly give it a
is-
try. I need you to roll a dexterity check.
I can't do
disadvantage.
strength.
No, but your flail strength would be, can you like pull yourself back up? This is to like quickly grab a hold of anything.
Is this like a saving throw?
Yes, a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Which
I-
one of
I-
us turned into the like 7-foot tall guy? It was Drosseth, right?
Yep.
Are you wide enough to be able to, like, with tail extended, just hold on to the sides, like?
That would be under part of this. So you have advantage on dex saving throws. You have disadvantage on this roll, so it's a straight roll.
All right.
Xander kind
That's an 8.
An 8. You go cool and put your arms out and realize, why are the walls slick?
Slimy.
You guys just.
Xander just kind of like watches this and he's like, well,
So
they
here's
went
the-
down.
They're too far for you guys to see. The end of the hallway, the only person who could see it was Alara.
Can I grab my wife?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can hold on to Alara, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, I know where he's going with this.
Do you see anything?
Really?
Aren't you sliding down too?
Yeah.
Yes, but she can see further than I can. She has 300 feet of dark vision. I have 60.
Alara, as you're sliding, you're like, hey, that's the end of it. Like, you see where it ends, and then that's it, because you don't see where it goes.
Oh no.
Clive is back.
He was meowing.
I'm,
He finished his dinner.
Nice.
I am
He's
preparing
so spoiled.
to do an action.
She is preparing to use Valen as a pillow.
No, I'm preparing to fly if I need to.
I am going to hold on to my wife and use Celestial Revelation.
Okay.
Because I take it I have enough strength to pick me and my wife up.
Okay, so you're sliding, so you do Celestial Revelation, which gives you wings.
Correct.
Okay.
Now they're moist.
Oh, why do you have to say it like that?
He said
So
it
you
was
have-
slimy.
You have wings, and then what?
I'm going to try to fly at least straight up.
So
or
there's-
something.
So you attempt to do this. Now, mind you, you're sliding on your butt and your back.
Oh god.
So you do this, and you're like, I'm gonna do this, and then Drosseth just into your back. Because your wings slow you down, and he just slams into you. It does not go very well.
I thought he stopped himself or
No.
something.
Oh,
No,
no,
it
no.
failed.
No, he rolled an 8, and he's like, why are the walls slick? Ah!
No.
Adele, I'm.
Huh.
So I have just one quick question. Even with 120 feet of dark vision, I still can't see.
Correct.
Damn. Oh well. So
Nice.
do we hear this though? Sorry. Go ahead.
Pretty hard for that distance.
I was gonna say he said that. Yeah, we did hear this.
Hmm.
Do y'all just want to take the steps?
Steps are good.
Cool. I'm just gonna kind of light our way down the steps slowly.
So, Del can. You said that she can see where it ends. So, like, do we just drop out of somewhere, or?
So, you guys hit the end, and it basically does this, and it goes, and I'm gonna leave that there for you guys. The rest of you are going down the stairs.
How does one state that they want to check for traps, or is that a rogue only thing?
I think we have a guy that can detect things.
You can check for traps. I mean, you could basically grab a stick. You could hold a like walking stick out, a quarterstaff, like, and tap the floor, tap the walls, whatever you want.
Well, what I'm basically asking is, how technically do rogues do that?
So rogues don't just be like they'll roll detect for traps, which is just an investigation check. The general way of like, I'm gonna like touch like hit the floor with a staff or something, be like, all right, there was no click, there was no button that went off.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do that then. If while I'm leading the way and making sure everything's fully lit up for myself, just
Okay,
gonna
what
be
do you
kind of.
use to play tippy tap on the.
Does anyone have an extra like javelin?
I have a javelin. I have a javelin.
Yeah, if you don't
Yeah,
mind, I'll use
I'll let
that.
him use one of my javelins.
So Andrew's just gonna follow the archaeologist's lead because he knows what he's doing.
The archaeologist is following y'all.
Following us.
I was going to say he's
He
never been in
doesn't know
here.
the inside.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
We're the cannon fodder.
Pretty much.
But yeah, so
You guys go down the stairs. 5 minutes of going downstairs. It goes pretty far down. You get about 5 minutes in because you're going slow while he's checking for traps, and all of you with 60 feet of dark vision can now see the end of this, and you're like, okay, cool, it ends there. You want to keep going?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to what? Like just a corridor?
Like this, like the stairs end, and then it goes this way, and you can't see because the ceiling does this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, all the way to the end.
Okay. You get down there. You go in there. Gainer Clive. Oh, bam. You go walk in this room, and this room has a bunch of just skeletons laying around.
Oh man.
Oh yay.
How big is the room?
Probably 40 feet by longer than your dark vision can see.
Okay, so now's the time that I use the drift globe to do daylight. Will everyone shut their eyes for just a second?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it. So now basically it's as bright as sunlight down there,
Dang.
but nobody's gonna get flashbanged.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Nobody's gonna have this. Nobody's gonna have the symptom of what I did in Repo.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you do that, and it's 40 feet long, 40 feet wide, but probably about 120 feet long.
And there's just a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah, there's probably about 40, 50 skeletons in here.
I'm just
have a
gonna kind of look
tattoo
at the archaeologist. Well, go do your thing.
He goes, "This is interesting." He does. He starts doing the science thing.
Actual science, not grave robbing.
Well, I mean, if they're just skeletons, I doubt there's anything here to loot.
While you guys wait for him to do that, because it's going to take him time to catalog all this and whatnot.
Mhm.
Those of you that fell down the slide, You hit the bottom where it curves and shoots you out, and you are now. Have y'all ever walked somewhere and you're like, this water's been sitting here a long time?
Still water.
Great.
Bro, I'm a plumber. Really?
Was a plumber.
What?
They're
Okay, whatever.
banker now.
Y'all are now in probably like 6-inch deep, still water. It's been there for God knows how long.
Ooh.
Cool.
You guys are gonna smell so good when you get out of there. Probably some of the worst smelling.
Alara,
shit.
you do not see
Ooh.
any way out of this room.
Oh no.
Great. I'll probably relay it to both of them. So we're stuck.
I mean, I think the both of us can fly, and he can surely pull you up.
Yeah.
By the way, when I say no way out, the slide you guys came down is there's not a like that. It closed or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're stuck.
Well, can we look for a way out, though?
I mean, you can, but Alara can't see anything.
Okay, well, I still have dark vision, too. Can we see at least the end of the room or anything? Like, is it a small room? Is it a big room? Can we see the whole thing?
So, you guys cannot see the walls from like where you're at, but Alara can see everything. Like, you don't like if you get up and walk around, you're like, there's no doorway, there's no like glancing around, walking around, like there's no seams, there's no doors, there's no switches, there's no buttons, there's no nothing.
Start touching the walls.
Bam.
Just fucking yeet the cat across the room.
Well, I was trying to sit up and she sat up and then dug her claws at me. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna fall." Yeah, because I'm trying to move. The same time you jumped on me.
So just to make things a little bit easier for Alara, she's going to touch Strauthus and Valen and do Eyes of Night so that they can see 300 feet too.
Nice.
Suddenly, you can see.
No.
I can see
He's gonna-
clearly now. The darkness is gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take a note of which direction they came from, like where he thinks they landed, and he's gonna start looking around, trying to see if there's something he can find in here that'll let them out.
If you would like to like investigate, you guys can roll an investigation check.
Yes, I'd like to do that. Nat 1.
Are you serious?
I think we might be standing in water, guys. I don't know.
9.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. This is either water or all algae. Tide, not for you. You're not
Sorry.
there.
So you didn't go there.
I stayed behind. Okay. Is
No.
my no squid?
You're with the group that's investigating the skeletons.
That's right.
That was Clive's role.
Huh? Yeah, it was Clive. It was all his fault.
Um,
He's there. He's investigating. Sorry, buddy.
So, you all look around. Valen, you do find one of the stones is loose. When you touch it, you're like, it wiggles.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, well, I'll tell them, and can I push on it a little bit more?
You push on it, nothing happens.
What happens if I pull on it?
It slides out.
Push it. Pull it. Twist it.
Pop it! Okay, well, I'm gonna pull it out then.
Okay.
And then,
And
Now you have a brick.
There's now a hole in the wall.
oh, that we can go through? Okay,
No. Looks like it's big.
It's like this big.
okay, well, can I use my man hands and make the hole bigger?
Oh god.
There's probably a switch.
do you mean by doing what? By Hulk
You
smash?
might
I don't
want to
know.
look through it and see if there's anything on the other side first.
Oh yeah, I do
Right.
have her eyes now. Kind of that.
Yeah.
So, okay, what happens if I look through the hole?
Pitch black.
You have
What
a
do your Wi-Fi see?
in intelligence.
So, okay, I'm gonna stick my hands down in the water real quick.
Okay.
Is there a rock?
No.
There's no small rocks or anything like that. Can I break the rock that I pulled out of the wall?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna break that so it's in a smaller chunk. I'm gonna cast light on it and then throw it into the hole.
Hey, go ahead. Still pitch black.
Oh,
What?
magical darkness.
Magical darkness. It's not the first time you've experienced it, so you know exactly what it is.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna be like, honey, what's behind the hole?
She looks
Stick your hand in there and find out.
darkness.
If I go over there, do I detect anything?
I mean, yeah. Obviously, magic coming from there.
Can you dispel it?
You ask too much question. I don't think I can see anything to dispel it, can I?
I don't know how that works with magic dark, because isn't it like a fog?
Yeah, I think so.
So I mean, technically you could touch fog, right?
I don't think I have to touch it. It's just a visual thing.
Does it say anything about you having to touch it?
It says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Oh, magical effect.
Okay, so if it has a range, then no, you don't have to touch it. For some reason, I thought dispel magic was a touch spell.
I'll try dispel magic then.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, my leg.
I need you to make a roll a d20 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
So likely 5.
So 23.
23. The darkness goes away.
Oh,
Good.
Okay, now what do we see?
so your light's still in there.
There is a like stone switch with a spike on it.
What do you mean with a spike on it?
So it looks
Or
like
like
this.
a
right?
switch and then
Spike.
spike?
A spike coming out of the switch.
Okay, so I can flip the switch though, right?
So and spike.
No, I mean I can see the spike, so I don't have to get my hand spiked. Can I just?
I will make you roll a dexterity check at disadvantage with a high DC because there's not a lot of room in there.
What if I just grab onto the spike?
Okay, it's still sharp.
What if you
I mean,
take
like
something
so
long and pokey and
when I
stick it
say
in there and
grab
slip your
on,
hand?
when I say grab onto the spike, I mean like wrap my hands around the shaft of it. Wait,
Yeah.
It's still sharp.
fuck you guys.
That was
right into
Hey.
that one.
I'm just gonna say, I think Dross has had a good idea.
You could
I'm just
take
gonna wrap my hand around
one
the
of
shaft
my-
and just push it.
you could take one of my other various objects I have that have a long shaft and shove it in there
Oh,
and depress the switch.
Fine.
Instead of sticking your hand in there.
Oh, guys, he wants to stick. He wants to wrap his hand around the shaft.
Sometimes having decent wisdom is better.
Maybe I just, can't help but wrapping my hand around a thick shaft.
Well, I mean, I've got an assortment of my own that you could pick from.
Oh my god.
Why do you think I like grabbing your tail?
Don't put that in the hole.
So while they figure out how to hit this switch, those of you that are with the skeletons,
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
after some time, he has cataloged the skeletons. None of them seem to have anything on them.
Do I sense any
this-
things?
No.
Really? Okay, that sucks.
Extra dead.
Extra dead.
Maybe
I
not
was
in
like,
here.
I just want all of the souls.
Mm-hmm.
Just slurp them up like it's a Slurpee.
Ty, let's be honest though. If you raised anything in here, it's probably just going to be another priest.
Probably.
Yeah.
We have a priest and a fish dude.
And a fish man. So.
Okay. So
After that,
are we good to continue, Mr.
Yep. So there is a door that's on the right side of the wall, about halfway in. There's a staircase that goes further down, and there is a spiral staircase that goes straight up.
Is that the one that we came in from?
Nope. These are all different from where you came in from.
I'm kind of curious about the door. Can I peek in the door? Well,
I'm gonna back
we don't
up a
have
little bit as he peeks.
we don't have.
door.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to prepare a Misty Step spell. I'm going to.
If you hold on, if you prepare a spell and you do not use it, you lose the use of it in that spell slot.
Okay. I will
But
not
Misty
prepare it.
Misty Step is what, a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no reason to prepare it and be like, I'm gonna open the door. All right, nothing. Now you've lost a spell.
Well, if the door's trapped, that's kind of a reason.
Well, yeah. Then you go, cool. I'm gonna Misty Step away, right? But like,
As I say, you still have a bonus action, is what
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You
Right,
don't have
like,
to
it's-
ready a bonus action.
well,
It's just a
and
bonus
I'm also
action.
just telling you that so you don't just like, I ready it, and if like, oh, there, nothing. That now you're out a Misty Step, right?
Okay. So if, well, if I open the, I'm gonna open the door because I'm curious about
door's
the door.
God damn it. Okay. Yeah. Takes out his little lockpick kit. I swear to God, if I blow up again.
Don't blow up.
All right. What do I got? What do I roll for thieves' tools again?
Can I just have like
sleight
I
of
can
hand.
have one of the souls do it? Have the fish dude do
Can the
it?
souls
Lockpick?
even?
Maybe.
Are they proficient lockpicks?
They can try.
They can't touch
Not
anything.
with my not
You
with
don't
my
have a-
thieves' tools. You
They
don't.
can touch things.
You don't have a rogue yet.
18.
No, I don't have a rogue yet, but that's a good idea.
18.
Yeah.
You pick this lock and you hear click.
Okay. I'm not gonna open it. I'm going to take my tools out and then go. Your turn.
Xander's gonna open the door and attempt to walk inside and see what he sees.
The last time Xander did that, didn't he get hit with a fireball?
Mm-hmm.
And I do have the drift globe following us, so as soon as he opens the door, it should be lit up.
All right, so you open the door and you look in, and it appears like this is a bed chamber. There's like a old rotten bed frame,
Mm-hmm.
no mattress.
He calls over to the archaeologist and says, "Is this going to be something you want to catalog before any of us touch anything?"
He shuffles her. Oh yes, and starts doing his thing.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Okay.
Full stop.
Oh, door.
How do I say this? Something knows we're here.
How do you
And
know
how do
this?
you know that?
Yeah.
Del, this lovely voice,
Mhm.
male and female?
Female. In the very much the tone of annoyed that you didn't do what was asked or said.
So Melbourne's just gonna out loud. I apologize. I was not aware that anybody would be here, or would mind if I unlock this door. If you would like, I can close it and we can restart.
Are you talking to yourself?
God, I wish.
Who's he talking to?
You're not.
So I'm just gonna kind of back him up, and I'm gonna close the door, and then knock.
The door swings open, and there's a little ball of light that just whoop, whoop, floats out.
And who might you be?
Hi, I'm Tina.
Tina.
Tiny Tina?
Tiny Tina.
Well,
Why are
hello,
you
Miss Tina.
degenerates? Say what, Blue?
May I ask what your role is here?
My role now? I just kind of live here now.
Before then?
I don't remember.
Your worst nightmare.
It's
I
been a
would,
long
Xander
time.
looks over.
I was gonna say I would ask if there's a time limit that you knew of, but I wouldn't dare to be so rude about that. Is there any more of you here?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of us here. We all kind of just live here. Should watch out for the floor traps, though.
Well, thank you for the heads up. I do
Yeah,
appreciate
there's a
that.
bunch of like random tunnels that look like they go nowhere, and then whoop, down you go into like a flooding chamber. It gets kind of wild.
Well, we're here just looking around at everything, just saying what is the goings on down here. Would you mind coming with us and maybe helping us make sure we don't set off any of those lovely floor traps?
Oh, I'm not supposed to leave here.
Here is in the room, or here is in?
Here's in the chapel. I'm not supposed to leave the chapel.
Oh, I would never ask you to leave where you're meant to be. Just help us look around said chapel.
Aren't you guys already doing that? The old guy keeps drawing stuff. What's he writing? And you can see him like scratching stuff. Stop writing! Can you make him stop writing?
What's the archaeologist's name, Benny?
Nobody ever asked him his name.
I did not ask him his name. I'm just gonna kind of look up, sir.
What's your name?
Can you not write right now? Can we hold off for a couple?
The sass in
while?
the face.
The name should be Ezekiel.
He goes,
Tony.
okay, and closes it.
If it is okay though, I'm sure he would love to ask you a couple questions if we're not bothering you.
Oh, strange.
I don't. He goes, I don't have any questions. Just remember, but like, this is very interesting. I should probably. Nope, you said not to write.
So are you sure you don't have any questions
No, not
that you
not
might
no.
be able to write down later?
No, nothing I can think of.
Okay. You're fucking useless. Okay. So yeah, without leaving the chapel, do you think you could show us around?
Okay. She floats out of the. Shows you guys where like the podium used to be. There used to be pews here. There's a nice shot. She's like, there used to be like a little statue here. Who knows where that went?
Can she show us where some of the traps are?
There are no traps in the chapel. When you ask, she goes,
Oh.
"Who would trap a chapel? Why would you do that to somebody?"
Excuse you?
I mean, to be fair, you did trap the entrance to the chapel.
I didn't trap anything.
Well, not you, of course. I shouldn't have said you, but somebody had trapped the entrance of said chapel.
Did you say the passphrase to get in?
No. Would you have to know it?
It's not trapped. It's just there's a passphrase to open the door. So you can't just brute force it open.
Are you talking about in the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Can't or won't force it open.
unfortunately, we had no way to stop the person that did that. Quick question.
Did they turn to stone?
No.
Oh.
I would.
Oh.
No.
Oh, he got lucky. She got lucky. They got lucky. It got lucky.
Do you know where the water thing goes?
The water thing? Huh?
You said the floor traps. It takes you to a water area.
Oh yeah,
Do you
it
know
takes
where
you
that is?
into a room with like a little water, and then after a certain amount of time, it just fills up with water.
Phoenix is
Oh
coming.
no!
Okay. Is there a way out of that?
Sir, why are you?
He's
Why was your
glowing.
face in the lamp?
It's glowing.
Because Orange Cat wants to turn into God.
He's like stuck his whole head in there and it's just glowing. All I saw was this glowing cat behind you.
Like that?
Yeah.
Dude.
As we may have had some friends, unfortunately, fall into that, and we might need to get them out if it decides to start filling up with water.
Yeah.
Can they not swim?
They can, but if it fills up with water, where would they swim to?
The drain hole that opens up in the bottom of the floor.
Oh. Huh. Well,
Now,
I guess
unless
it's
one
up
of
to
them happens to be like, they did have somebody allegedly. It's actually in a book over there, and she floats over to where there is what looks like just rotted leather cased pages. It's just there was a direction here about this that I've never since read. Somebody tried to sneak in, and they were wearing armor, and that went badly. They sank and sank, and just sank.
Awesome.
Well, one of them will be safe.
She's got kills. It's alright.
Well, two of them actually, yeah.
Okay.
One of them's not wearing armor, and the other one can breathe underwater. Well, since obviously you can't leave the chapel here, if you would, I would like to write down and kind of stare at the archaeologist for a second, and then turn back to Tina. Write down any additional names of the other one of your kind that could be here, and what these two areas, I'm pointing to the stairs up and down, go to, if you don't mind.
Well, there's nobody else here in the chapel. But the spiral staircase goes to the bell tower. The staircase that goes down goes to the. What did they call that? No, those places.
Well, you said there was other people like you here. Do you not know their names?
No, we don't really cross paths.
Okay, well, I have one last request, and feel free to say no. One of us here is a historian. And I kind of look at the archaeologist for a second. And he likes to write information about different things. Do you think it would be okay if he goes into your lovely room there and just takes a couple quick notes?
Yeah,
I promise
that's
he
fine.
won't touch anything.
That's fine. Like the light bobs up and down.
All right, historian.
So back to the other three. Have you decided what you're hitting the switch with?
Yeah, but when you describe this floating light and you say it bobs up and down, all I hear in my head is, "Hey, listen!"
Oh god.
Lava is hot.
Yeah, I guess I'll take what Drossus has a trident, right?
He has
I
a
do.
lot of things.
I have a lot of things.
Yeah, I'll take the trident and flip the switch with it.
Okay. You hit the switch, and the standing water starts draining.
Oh.
Okay, can we see where the drain is?
Yeah, it's like a 5-foot diameter hole that just like. Also, water starts coming through the walls. By the way.
But it's just gonna
They
drain, right?
opened it.
Yeah, but it's draining, so.
Water's going somewhere.
So, like this. So, is it just a whole open hole in the floor, or is it
Yeah.
graded?
It's an open hole.
Do I have message by any chance? Let's find out.
You know what I'm going to do, Dill.
I do not.
Hmm.
Message is a cantrip, right?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
going to take one of those extra scrolls of water breathing that I bought. And I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Okay.
Did you say okay?
Yeah.
And then so it's just a gaping open orifice, right?
Yes. Slowly filling with water.
Gaping.
Can I use the trident to fill and see if I feel any bottom to this hole?
You have dark vision. You can see it goes it goes further than you can see.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold the trident out to Drossith, and I'll be like, "You mind holding this?"
Mine, so he reaches out and grabs it.
Yeet.
All right, so you jump in.
Yep.
What armor are you wearing?
Fuck you. Hold on.
Wearing plate?
I believe I am. Let me see. No, I am wearing adamantine chainmail.
It's still chainmail. It's still heavy enough. You will start sinking.
Basically, if it's heavy armor, you kind of. Yeah.
Well, I figure I start sinking, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So where am I going?
You guys
Oh,
watch
no,
Phelan just.
Did that
Pass
still
through.
affect all of us or just him?
It's up to 10.
Should have worked on all of us because that's the reason that I bought it for.
It don't matter for me. I got heals.
That's what I
Right.
thought, but I
Yeah.
figured I'd ask anyways.
What armor are you wearing?
The same thing
Same
I
as
have
him.
on.
So he's not the only one.
I'm gonna hop
What?
in there after him.
Okay.
I'll jump in.
Alara just. Drossith, like you sink a bit. You got your weapons on you. Not as fast as them.
Can I go grab a hold of Dross's ankle? Take him down with me.
You certainly can.
Is it just me, or is Dell like a little lagging behind on the video?
Yeah,
No, he is.
Okay. Like you'll say something and then your mouth moves.
Yeah, it's doing a weird connection thing.
Okay. I was just making sure it wasn't. Just me.
Hang on. I'm gonna exit and come back. Give me a second.
Who's gonna be the DM?
Nobody.
Okay.
Okay, so can we see anything, Del?
No. It just keeps going down and down and down and down.
What's up?
I'm basically looking for holes along the side of what we're going down. I'm also
The glowing cat.
The belly.
calmly allowing myself to be pulled down by the ankle, and also grateful that it's not my tail that was grabbed a hold of instead.
So
She grabs you by the ear. Get down here.
You guys do, as you're sinking, see like where it's got where water is like diverting and going out holes in the wall.
Okay, can we reach out and can I grab a hold of a hole?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a dexterity check.
Okay. Oh, seriously? There we go.
Buddy,
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. You now roll a strength check.
To see if what? I can grab a hold of my wife?
No, to see if your friends knock you loose.
Okay, strength tech. Hold on, I rolled an 18. What's my?
This should be more than enough.
Yeah, +7.
And I got a +8. So
Yeah, you're able to hold on.
I see him trying to go in there, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to try to do the same.
can I grab a hold of my wife?
I'll let go of his ankle so he can grab onto the wall.
Okay.
How big are these holes?
Apparently big enough for us to crawl
Yeah,
into.
yeah. They're pretty massive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you never said, and I was like, everybody's trying to crawl into these holes. Watch them be like a foot wide.
So, you guys are gonna all crawl into the hole that Balin stopped at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys crawl through. Water rushes, pushes you out, and now you're in another room that's not flooded. It's got like waist deep water.
Well, I'd say this is an improvement. Unless it's filling.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'd say this is an improvement. Let's, I guess, look around this room and see if we can find a way out.
Well, you do see stairs that go up onto a ledge and a door.
Oh, well, let's just go open the door.
Oh god.
Can I detect anything?
No.
Damn.
Has it been more than 10 minutes?
Not quite. It's probably at the end of 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, do I detect anything then?
No.
Do I detect anything?
Yes. It smells like straight up ass.
That was
It's
me.
probably
as
you.
As you
I do
just
one of
see-
these numbers like, ugh, man.
Valen will just say that was me, and then you just see an air bubble come up behind him.
All right, well, we're heading up towards the door.
Yep.
Okay. You guys go up and you open the door. And I need all of you to roll a D100. Now, those of you back in the other room,
bitch.
Yes.
You've been informed where the staircases go. Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna look at our historian after he's done writing stuff down. Would you like to see the bell tower, or are we good to go straight down?
He's like, I'm okay with either. We could go straight down and then come back and go up if we want.
That works.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go down, guys. Is that good? Or
Yep.
do y'all want to see the bell tower?
Yeah.
Go down first.
That works.
We can go down.
Okay, down works.
Sounds good to
Doing
me.
the same thing as last time with the stick.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna look up. Thank you, Tina. I hope you have a good rest.
Bye, have fun.
Keep going
Come
up.
back for a service sometime.
Sure will.
What kind of service?
It's a
There's a
church.
church.
Oh, okay.
You sounded so disappointed. Oh, okay.
Actually, hold on. Before we leave, I'm gonna kind of poke my head up because now I'm curious. Tina, who told you can't leave the chapel?
Nobody told me. I literally can't. She goes to the stairs and she
Oh.
you can see her like she hits something.
Are your remains here?
I don't know.
Is she like a soul?
I'm gonna look over at the historian. Was there any remains in that room that you were in?
No, there wasn't.
Was there anything in that room?
Not that I could tell.
Can Tide take her?
You've been promoted.
And what
Yeah.
about employees?
I mean, you can try.
I mean, that means no.
No.
Hi
Well,
guys,
hello there,
welcome in.
Sensei.
Nice.
Sensi Suplex. Hello.
Sensei suplex.
Sensei.
Follows quick. Hi guys, welcome in.
Hello.
I mean, sure, I'll try with a spell slot, I guess.
What level?
Level 3.
Wait. Do we want to take this poor girl's soul, or do we want to try to free it?
Oh,
I mean, technically, if
The-
Tide
the-
takes it, can't she free it
no,
afterwards?
they're permanent.
Ask.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hello, peoples.
Hello there.
Hello, everyone.
Tide, you could probably ask her.
Okay.
Yeah, since this one talks.
I was gonna say you can take the souls, but I've seen the souls that you take, and they don't exactly
Yeah.
animate like this.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know if it'll work. I'm not gonna waste a spell slot.
Okay.
We'll see what we
can I
can
try
do to
some?
set her free.
Thank you, guys. Absolutely.
What's up, Snow?
Yeah, so this the book that she kind of gestured to. Can I pick the book up and just take it out of the room? And if I do that, can she leave then?
So it's not a book anymore. It's a bunch of loose pages, but you can totally pick them up and carry them, and she still cannot leave.
Bummer.
I'm just gonna turn to the archaeologist and kind of say, "This might be something you well,
I guess I need to do
Tina or Tina, was it? Do you have any
You're
what's the
turning
word?
into a robot
Any
again.
objection?
Yeah, dude, you're breaking up so bad. I can't make it out with context.
Tina something? Try
Tina,
again.
do you have?
Snowy?
He's essentially. He's basically just gonna turn to the archaeologist and ask him if he wants this book.
Okay.
He goes, "Yeah, I'll totally take it." And he takes the pages and puts them in his bag.
Okay, now I'm kind of curious because I don't want to leave this poor soul behind. Y'all can go in and go down. Y'all know how to do the check for traps. I'm gonna run up the steps to the bell tower.
Do you want to just go up there first?
I mean, I don't want to slow us down. Y'all go in and do that. If
It
it's just the
wouldn't
bell
slow us
tower,
down.
it's gonna be like one thing.
It
I'm
won't.
just gonna see if the bell's actually there.
I don't think it slows down.
Okay, well then we can all go. But I don't know. It's weird.
It's a noble thing to do. We will all go.
Well, it's just if they're not able to leave this space, then something in this space is keeping them here.
Since
All right. So is just Melbrum going up to the bell tower?
No, we're all going.
We can all go.
Okay. Also,
Yeah.
Tide, you didn't show the Raiders the cat.
Because he's laying down.
No, he's full on nibbling.
He's licking.
I was gonna say, she just doesn't want to Simba again. That's fine.
He gets mad.
he no like. He no likes.
There he goes. Simba! With this like spread eagle. Excuse you. This is
Might be an
That's the
18. That's
baby.
not a 21 plus.
Get it! This is Clive.
I would like to see the baby.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's the baby. He's like, I'm over this.
This
So-
is the third time, Mother. That is it.
You guys go up there. Melbrum, you get up there, you open door, and it's literally a closet room with a rope, and you do see a body in there. There's only room for one person in there.
That's what I
Did they
figured.
really? Oh my goodness.
Size of the body or skeleton? I'm guessing.
Humanoid.
Size.
It's not like it is. It's not all connected. It's kind of bones are kind of like spread out, and they've moved, and
It's the baby.
Okay. The rope that you said, all right?
yeah.
If I pull it, does the bell ring?
Roll a strength check for me.
I'm not good at these, but I'll give her a shot. 12.
12. The rope snaps.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
So gonna
Ring
kind
it
of
with my-
look down. Paladin.
I can ring it with my
Paladin.
hammer.
No. Can you bless like dead bodies? Like, can you like sanctify this body or something? 'Cause, I mean, this place is not very big. There's only one body in here.
Might be more cleric thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can ask your god to bless it, I guess. Would that work?
Yeah, technically.
Well, I was gonna say just
Do you
whatever.
want to check the body first, or just have him be like, "Holy water"?
I mean, I tried to check the body, and you're like, it's a human.
No. You were like, "What's the size of it?" If you want to investigate it for stuff, that's different. You asked,
I mean,
"What's the
sure,
size of it?"
let's
Roll an
investigate
investigation
the
check.
body.
I'll give
You
him
wanna talk to
guidance.
it?
Add a one.
Guidance is
1d4.
a D4, yeah. The 12 plus the 16.
There's not a lot. There is a small, what looks like it was a leather satchel, and what's left of it, there's a small necklace with a pendant on it.
That's probably what's keeping her
There
here.
it is. All right. I'm gonna grab the little pendant and then take it downstairs with us.
Okay.
Water.
Nature's beauty.
Be gone, Satan.
Should we ring the?
Shamu.
Should we ring the bell?
I don't think the bell's gonna ring, being that we're underground. If I'm to be honest.
I can hit it with a hammer.
But I'm gonna take Tina the pendant.
She goes, "Oh, that's pretty. Where'd you find that?
Would you happen to remember this at all?
It's pretty though."
It's
Shit.
pretty though. It's pretty.
It does look like it opens.
Oh, okay. Well then, click.
So you pop it open, and there is what looks like
A mini
gem
mimic.
or something that what we would call like laser engraved, like a glassing to have an image, but it's got like an engraved image of a young, probably early 20s human. She looks like she's a priestess with the garb she's wearing.
Is this you? All right, so I don't do this religious crap. Anybody got any ideas?
Can I
Hold
tell?
on to it.
Can I tell what souls belong to what bodies?
No, not generally.
Okay. Just curious.
Well, I would ask if we can bury the remains, but technically, aren't they buried already?
I think we're
Yeah,
underground.
technically, yeah.
Well, now we definitely know that
Marvin.
this is the right person. Yes.
Marvin, can
Are
I
our
see the
groups still
pendant?
separated?
I'm not going to break it.
Drew, you're with the group that's there now, but Valen, Drossith, and Alar are all not with you guys. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Del.
Hmm.
Xander holds the pendant outside the doorway. Can she leave now?
What? There was only one doorway, and that was into the bedroom.
Outside the stairs.
Steps with it.
Are you going
Yes.
downstairs with it?
Yes.
So you start walking downstairs, and how far does he walk?
Say 5 steps.
So 5 steps. Now she can go down the stairs for a little bit. Yeah.
We found it. Here, you can have this back. So,
Do you toss it back up the stairs?
I'm gonna hand it to him, not toss it.
So what should we do? Should we like destroy this? Should we
Destroy it. You probably kill her. You destroy it. You probably kill her.
You break it, you buy
She's
it.
already dead.
She's like, why would you destroy something so pretty?
For you.
Let's keep it
It's
with
not so
us
bad.
until
Stay
we
here.
go back home.
Yeah, but then we're gonna have to drag the spirit with us.
You like it.
Is that
Spirit in tow.
is that a problem? Let's keep it with us. When we get back home, we will find a temple and see if the priest can detach her spirit from this pendant.
Oh, okay.
Tina, you want to come with us?
We're going on an adventure?
Sure.
Yay!
Xander's just gonna kind of just put the pendant in his pocket.
Now she's stuck in your pants. Good
Is
job.
Silas walking with his maul like as a walking stick, or is it on his back?
Probably with like a walking stick.
So on the top of your maul, right, where it's got the top ornamentation to like hold everything in, she then like floats and is now like sitting on it like this.
Cool.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
listen.
do you know of everything else that's in here once we start going through? Would you be able to take us through things?
I can guess. I kind of remember things that I've read while I've been here.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, down the stairs we go.
You down the stairs, and then you can either go right or straight.
With the drift globe, can I see anything in
The
either direction?
the right one kind of curves more, so you have to keep on. The straight one then ends in a door.
Door or side passage?
Door.
Door.
Okay, you guys go to the door. The other three of you are waterlogged friends.
Yes.
You opened this door. You made your rolls. What were the rolls?
I rolled a 10.
28.
94.
Damn.
Ooh, okay. All right. So, Drosseth, you are deaf for the next 10 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Mop,
Nice.
mop.
Oh, no. It just is. All sound is just gone.
Opens the door and suddenly there's nothing. And he's like, "Hey, where'd all the sound go? You guys hear that?"
So is this one of those things where he's gonna hear himself in his own head this whole time?
Is he speaking extra loudly right now since he's deaf?
After the first sentence, yes.
Alara, you're now colorblind. Completely colorblind for the next 10 minutes.
Damn.
Wait, does that really matter if everything she's been seeing is black and white anyways?
That's true.
Like, does she even
Look,
realize that she's
it's
colorblind?
just what she rolled.
Can she see what color the glitter is, though?
It's all the same color.
It's
Gray.
all black and white.
Valen,
It's shades.
two things happen with this one. One, you no longer know what direction is what. You don't know your right from your left. You don't know
Oh,
where north
no.
is. You don't know where south is. You also have no idea what time or date it is.
North is the direction that you're facing.
How long does that last?
Yeah, how long does that last? Though?
You'll have to find out.
I don't need to know what's what to go somewhere. So I'm just gonna keep walking forward.
What direction do you want to go to? I don't
You
know
guys
what
walk
way
into
that
this room,
way is.
and on the floor, engraved into the stone, is a magic circle.
Probably should be something that immediately. At least maybe check the rest of the room before we decide to poke at that.
There's nothing else in the room. It's just the magic circle. And it's like, you step in, if you take one more step, you're on the magic circle.
Well, thoughts before I just step in this thing and hope it's a teleportation circle?
You do have a mage there. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Which way is the teleportation circle?
I don't know what that is, but I was kind of hoping somebody with magic here, and he kind of looks at
Drossith
both of
can't
you.
hear them talking.
Oh, that's right. Shit.
Huh? Magic circle. Do you not hear me?
No, we don't.
Can you hear you?
You talk too loud. We can't understand you.
So Drossus says magic
What?
circle, so Valen will just walk into it.
Does Laura walk in as well?
Oh.
So, Valen walks in, it lights up, and Valen's gone.
I'm going to take the hint that that's something good, maybe.
Well, that's one idiot gone. All right, next.
So she's going to point at Dropsis and then the floor in the circle, and she's going to step in.
Drossus, watch Alara disappear after it lights up.
He kind of looks back at the room that we came from with nothing in it. He's like, all right. And hops on in.
Oh, cool. Awesome. So Drossith and Alara end up in the same place.
Seriously.
Yep. Yep. You are both standing on a beach.
I mean, let's be honest. What did y'all expect out of random teleportation circle?
To not be underground.
Beach episode.
Trapped underground.
Valen, you're standing in the middle of the forest.
He's perfectly at home.
Surrounded by a circle of mushrooms.
Oh.
It's
it's
the fucking Fey forest.
I think he just fell asleep again, Brooks, so I will hydrate in a second, if that's okay.
Nope, his eyes
You
are
are
open.
no longer allowed to move.
Are they?
His eyes are open. He's watching.
Oh yeah, he's awake.
Are you awake, buddy?
So, question, Dill.
Twitch.
Now that we're out of that room, do I get my senses back?
Nope.
So you still don't know what direction is direction.
Cool. So he'll just start walking.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, that is the most in-character thing he can do.
Yep.
I know, he's like, ooh.
I mean, it's nature. He's in his element, so.
I was gonna say.
There. As good as my posture's gonna get.
So,
Are you gonna say something?
what are the two of you doing on the beach?
He's gonna look around and be kind of alarmed that he can't hear anything, and she'll see him kind of picking or clearing at where his ears are and his ear holes, and he'll be like, I can't hear anything.
Also, Alara, it's bright out. There are no colors.
Yeah, she's looking around, rubbing her eyes like, okay, what's going on? She's just going to figure at this point it's nighttime or something.
So, that's happened real quick before we end, because I have to be up super early tomorrow.
God damn it.
I literally got a text message about it
I'm
while we're
just
playing.
messing with you.
You guys walk through the door, and Tina does go, "Hey, look at that!"
And that's it. That's
it.
your supposed cliffhanger. Wow.
Thanks, Tina.
Calling you out right now.
Wow, what a cliffhanger, though. Could at least described it first.
Now you're supposed to play the solo leveling ending.
Gimpy is not happy.
It's big and fleshy and has a pulsing vein.
Oh.
That's exactly what it is.
That's where we end. See, that's how you cliffhanger somebody.
Yep.
I've been there, did that 3 days ago. Get in line, bitch. And I'll tell you this, it didn't sound like that either.
It also moves
Oh, wait a minute. Are we
quickly
talking
in and
about
out
your ankle?
of the mouth.
Yes.
Did it sound like this?
Parkour.
It also has a television series that comes out on August 12th.
What is it?
Whatever Adele's talking about. And I'm tired of seeing trailers for it because I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, hi, Snowy.
Welcome back.
Yeah, that's better.
Is that so? You said that's where we're ending?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, guys. We're gonna pick up. And we're gonna raid a random D&D group. This one's called. They're called Stargana, but their title is "I died as an elf and woke up as an old human with a vampire princess daughter." Sounds like a fucking anime title.
I don't know.
Okay then.
Blue's over here
That's
like, I didn't think of that for myself. Holy shit.
One of these days. One of these days.
Alright, here we go. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Bye.
Good night, guys.
Yeah.
Night, everybody.
Tibia, fibula, talus.
One says
And my web browser froze.
One says what?
It's there.
One says not a cat. One says loot, loot, loot.
That storm on this ship.
I'm not seeing the not a cat.